best iRacers in the business.
When we got stakes for real, we looking out for the opposition. We don't do this for mass appeal. Don't make me blast it still. I put in work, no Vladimir. You want me to lose, but I can't. Mama shed like 1,000 tears. I can't do that to waste. I pull up in Mercedes. Next year you gon' see me pull up in the race.
This is gonna create fantastic racing.
When I was down bad, boy, I got on my knees and I started to pray. Now I'm breaking bread with my young vet. Where's you was a part of the gang? No, now he getting paid every single day. Yeah, I was hustling. I could turn an 8 to a 28. Let me show you. 12, they can kiss my ass. Yeah, see them lights, but you know I got the strap. Go right up, now he getting paid every single day. Yeah, I was hustling. I could turn an 8 to a 28. Let me show you. 12, they can kiss my ass. Yeah, see them lights, but you know I got the strap. Go right, I push the.
He refuses to lose!
I just dash on my way to the bag, boy, you know I push the gas.
Yeah, okay, my timing is critical. They know my rhyming is pivotal. Homie, the dash is digital, gas residual. Fire and smoke like I'm needing a ritual. You bet my cash is long. I hit the gas, I'm gone. Riding my wave. I've been stuck in my zone. I've been blast them all. Sliding on fate. I've been finding my ways. Grinding for days. I've been shining the hate. All of y'all wanted for praise. Stuck in a phase. Light it and turn it ablaze. Yeah, homie, you don't want to race. Nah, better to stick to your place. Yeah, want it all, I gotta taste. You push on the pedal, now I gotta skate. Yeah, all I ever know. Put me on this throne. Pinnacle. Push my buttons and that motherfucker go. What you know, what you own. Push it and I zone. Sonic booms full of roam, riding till the dome with my goons, smell the fumes. Y'all know what it do with the crew when we coming through. Y'all know better move, make it fast. Ain't no second chance coming for your ass.
iRacing top 10, here he comes!
Push the gas like.
I just dash on my way to the bag, boy, you know I push the gas.
Showtime! Welcome to the Richmond 200, presented by Doorstop Nation, here with the Nexus Sim Racing League. Tonight, we are racing right here in Richmond, Virginia. Track length, just a little under a 3/4 of a mile. We've got a track temp of 75 degrees right now, 71 degrees ambient, 22% humidity. We're looking at some great clear skies for some great racing and 3-mile-an-hour winds. With this open setup racing league, we're also looking at some 8 degrees of banking in the tri-oval, 14 degrees of banking in the corners, 2 degrees of banking on the back straight, 860 feet back straightaway length, 1 quick repair with a pace car speed of 50 miles an hour and a pit speed limit of 40. We're doing 200 laps here tonight at a very fun, very cool short track here in Richmond. Tonight, we've got some of the best drivers on the service coming at you with some of the best action. We'll go right into our rewind teams. We've got Ace Racing. We got Bryce Saucier in the 4-car, Derek Miller in the 48, Robert Gass in the 87, and Matt Steven in the 98. With Fatal Motorsports, we got James Morris, Kenneth Colson, Scott Mayhew, and Jonathan Golden. Fan Fuel Motorsports, we got Terry Freer, Justin Poole, Shane Gentry, and Alex Harrington. Zip Tie Racing consists of Rob Collier, Kyle Hendricks, Matt Yost, and Stephen Downton. Frontline Esports, we have Nathan Rue, Thomas Romig, Travis Manning, and Chad Gwinigsman. With GeForce Motorsports, we have a lone entrant with Dallas Seward. And with SAR Racing, we have Nathan Palawoda. Jay, why don't you take it away and explain their schedule that they got coming up?
Yeah, here in the next few weeks here, we're going to see a variety of tracks. I actually got to pull that up here 1 second. Looking at the wrong schedule here. I found it. All right, so now here in the next few weeks, we got Bristol with Dover. We got Talladega coming up. We have North Wilkesboro. We got Charlotte, Gateway, Sonoma, Chicago Street Course thrown in there. A couple more short tracks with Iowa. We got Pocono, Michigan, Indianapolis Road Course. Actually, Indianapolis Oval, Watkins Glen. And then we get into the playoffs where we see Bristol, Kansas. We got Talladega, the Roval, New Hampshire, Atlanta, Phoenix, and we round it all off with Homestead, Miami Speedway.
Lots of variation between tracks there as we see the drivers on track in qualifying. Right now, following Bryson Hixenbaugh in that 63 car. Always a competitor week in and week out. See, he puts down 22.07. See what he can do for his second lap. We saw him get a little squirrely there coming off of turn 4. He recovered pretty nicely. We'll see if the second lap can be any quicker. Oh, sorry about that. Gave you guys the wrong screen. But here goes Bryson Hixenbaugh now with the 22 flat on provisional pole right now. Here comes...
Oh, four-wheel slide there by Rob Collier. Always fast here in the Nexus Rewind series.
Matthew Johnson putting down a lap time. 1.8 seconds slower than leader right now. Jonathan Golden 0.3 slower, but in second place. Collier's just having a hard time there.
Yeah, that's unlike Rob Collier. That just shows how tough this track is. It's a track where you got to be real ginger on the throttle pedal. Really walk it off the corner. Can't really apply full throttle until late on the straightaway, and then you're back to the brakes.
Yep, absolutely. I was just about to ask you, Jay, what are your expectations for tonight with these drivers?
I think we're going to see a great race. The best iRacers in the business, as always, here in the Rewind series. We have some top-heavy, dominant drivers here with Bryson Hixenbaugh kind of controlling this season so far with the most wins here, 2 so far in the early season. Then you have your Alex Fox in the 2-car, who we saw win last race there at Bristol, as well as some other great drivers is Jordan Poole, always fast when it comes to these iRaces. We got Terry Freer, always fast. Stephen Doughton's fast. Justin French is always fast. And then, of course, Showtime, Rob Collier. So I feel like we're going to see a lot of mixing and battling for the top spot here after 200 laps here.
And here we go. Alex Fox puts it on provisional pole. Almost 0.3 quicker than Hixenbaugh. You were just talking about how we have some great drivers in the field. And here we go. Bryson Hixenbaugh setting the pace early in qualifying, but Alex Fox coming back out and beating it. Let's see if Tyler Bentley can come out here and put up a good lap time.
Wow, with the purple Superman Jeff Gordon paint scheme here. Seems like a good omen right there.
There it is. That time for Tyler Bentley, he pulls a 22.56. That is 0.8 slower than provisional pole right now. We've got a couple of drivers who have made an attempt, but not a clean attempt. They did not post a time. We have 3 drivers now who could possibly put up a time, as it says from the telemetry. So we'll see. Terry Freer only completing 0.2 of a lap. Maybe he can come out here and mix up the show a little bit.
Yeah, Terry Freer, he's always fast there out of Fan Fuel Motorsports. Those Fan Fuel Motorsports guys are always fast. Doesn't matter where you go. Definitely ones to watch here tonight. It's a very tough short track. We're about to see these drivers battle here tonight. And it is going to be a battle.
Absolutely. We're just looking right now We are 5 minutes and 12 seconds into this qualifying session. Got a couple of drivers who could still hit the track. Possibly. Maybe. Something like that. I think this gives us a good time to talk about some of the stuff that's going on our channel, Jay.
Yeah, that's a great idea. Let's do that.
We, actually, I'll let you take it away with some of the things that you're doing on your end over on the channel.
Yeah, so currently we have a crash compilation up on the video or on the channel right now. For most part, most of the crashes ranging from Formula Racing to IndyCar Racing to NASCAR to IMSA to World Endurance Championship to sports cars and everything in between up on the channel now. So make sure to check out all the best crash compilations from the month of May. Also, all of the race recaps from previous weeks. We always cover everything here and there in between on the Full Send Half Mass podcast. Make sure to tune into that every Tuesday night, 8 p.m. Eastern Time, as well as many different talking points throughout the weeks. And here coming up, we have a poll on the channel for a watch-along party with the Dega Boys exclusively here on YouTube. We have 4 races that are premiered this month that we find intriguing and interesting that you guys can vote on. And whatever one gets the most votes by June 7th, we will do a watch-along party. So make sure you go on View the Community page and make a vote on that. And maybe it'll be the race that you want to watch with us. So super excited about that. Anything on your end here, Tom, with the whole broadcasting?
Yeah, absolutely, guys. We played the promo video right before the race. The $4.99 throwback race that Nexus Sim Racing has put on. You guys got the date in the promo video. You guys come and join. Have a great time. It's going to be a very fun race. They put it on every year. We have huge showings for people who come and want to race these 1987 Cup cars. Very good time, very fun time. It will be broadcasted as well right here on the Dega Boys broadcasting channel. So make sure you guys come on into Nexus Sim Racing. If you guys need any direction, feel free to comment on the video. We will get you everything you need. That is what we really got pressing news about with our league situation here on iRacing. Well, we are also, Jay and I, we have committed to the 6 hours of Glen that the iRacing service puts on. So why don't you guys come out? We're going to be streaming that too, so come on out. Come hang out with us while we drive some cars. We might just be putting up some streams of us practicing. That'll be fun. We got some great content heading your guys' way for sure. We are excited.
Also, one more thing I want to add to that is next Thursday coming up, where the Nexus Sim League is starting the national tour, short track racing on some of America's most popular short tracks and late model stock cars. So make sure to stay tuned to the channel for all upcoming national tour races.
Heck yeah, man. That's going to be a good time too, I think.
Oh yeah. Those late model stocks on iRacing are fun to watch. And like I said, Nexus Sim Racing, best iRacers in the business. Always put on a good show. Doesn't matter what they're driving. They could be iRacing golf carts, and it would be the most entertaining golf cart race you would ever watch. These guys are fast, and they refuse to lose.
Absolutely. Now, look, we are 9 minutes and 22 seconds into this qualifying run. We've pretty much got everybody out on track, except for a few. So, we'll see. I think that for the most part, Alex Fox has got this wrapped up. Alex Fox, provisional pole with 20 seconds left in qualifying. Bryson Hixenbaugh, and then Jonathan Golden. That is your top 3 at the moment. Still got 10 more seconds. I'm holding out. I think maybe... No, it ain't going to happen. I am going to give this a formal congratulations to Alex Fox on his pole at Richmond Motor Speedway with the Nexus Sim Racing Group. Congratulations. Alex Fox will be leading your field to green.
kind of turning into the short track ace of this Nexus Rewind series. Got that amazing come from behind win there at Bristol. Looking to back it up here at Richmond.
All right, let's go into race predictions here, Jay. We've got a good bunch of competitors here tonight, like what we were talking about right when we got into this show. Hey, thanks, Techno. We see you in the chat. He says he is coming for the Mayhew guy on Thursday nights. We are excited to see you, and we are also very sad we're not seeing you tonight, but I am sure, I am positive we will see you in the future weeks. But let's go into race predictions here. So you talked about how Alex Fox, Bryson Hicksonbaugh, Rob Collier, the top 3 guys who have really just shown their speed throughout the whole season. We've got a couple of other guys. We've got, Scott Mayhew. We've got Stephen Downton, Jonathan Golden. We've got lots of good drivers here. I think that with the short track performance we saw last time, I'm going to have to go with the pole sitter, Alex Fox. I think that what he pulled off in Bristol was nothing short of just unbelievable. And he's going to get it done here tonight as well. What do you think, Jay?
That's a great pick right there with Alex Fox. I'm going to actually take your points leader in the next Rewind series. I think Bryson Hicksonbaugh comes out and gets his 3rd win of the season here in the Nexus Rewind series. And it's going to be a phenomenal drive that he puts on here tonight.
Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, hey, Techno's in the 14. All right, buddy. We will be rooting you on. There you guys have it. You got Bryson Hicksonbaugh, that is Jay's pick. Alex Fox, my pick. I think regardless, it is going to be a great race. I think we are in for a great show. Look at that.
I'm excited. I've already got goosebumps now, just waiting to see this action unfold.
We got Brian in the chat. He's going with Scott Mayhew Jr. I wonder if there's that's a little bias there. Is that a little bias, Brian? I'm just kidding. Any pick is good. Scott Mayhew Jr., Brian's pick. We are sure ready to see how Scott Mayhew can do tonight. I think Scott is a fantastic driver and adds a lot of value to this series as well. Not only showing up for every race, but being a fast competitor as well.
And he's so consistent. I mean, just such a consistent driver, always putting down great lap times. Always see him sometime during the race, surfaces to the lead. I don't expect any different tonight. And also, always rocking that Dubby car. Make sure to check out Dubby. Also, use promo code DEGABOYS for 10% off discount at checkout.
Yeah. Dubby's been a great partner with this channel. Go check them out. They got some cool stuff. They got some good stuff, actually. I was thoroughly surprised. Absolutely. Consistency is key. And you are looking at one of the drivers who is most consistent right now in that 29 car. Again, a great asset to this league, really. Just an overall well-rounded, great driver in that 29 car.
Yeah, wow. Look at the lap times here and just the warm-up session alone. Just so fast. All of these drivers within 0.3 of a second of each other. Just incredible.
And that just about wraps up practice here. We've got only 5 more seconds. But Bryson Hicksonbaugh tops this session. as Alex Fox finishes second. Shane Gentry, P3. That's a good run for him. Shane Gentry in that me car. That's my favorite paint scheme. All right, let's go over Grid J. On pole tonight, ya boy, Alex Fox in that 2 car. He is going to be leading the field to green. In second, Bryson Hicksonball, also your points leader in that 63 car, starting outside front row.
Starting third, Jonathan Golden in the 86 car. Starting outside of him. In fourth is Matt Yost in the number 70.
Tyler Bentley in the number 55 car, starting in the 5th position, as Justin Poole starts 6th in that 24 car.
Starting 7th, Matthew Johnston in the number 61 car, with Tyler Ferguson in the 44 starting outside of him.
Scott Mayhew Jr. in the 29 car, starting in 9th, as Rob Collier, Showtime, starting 10th in the 02 car.
And starting 11th here is Terry Freer in the number 46, with Shane Gentry in the number 26 starting 12th.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is your top 10. We're going to be seeing Alex Fox lead your field to green here tonight, starting at Richmond. This is going to be a great race. I am excited. We've got the chat popping right now. We have good vibes. We are going to be broadcasting some of the best racers on the service straight to your couch, your bed, your chair, wherever you may be sitting. Make sure to grab some food, eat your beer. We are going green flag racing this time by the number 2 car is going to be leading your field to green. Just kidding. We are going one more time around with the pace car as we see these drivers getting prepared to go racing.
Yeah, buckle up, everybody. We're about to see some fantastic racing here at Richmond. I just can't wait. I just want to see him go green already.
Hey, check this out. Brian's in the chat. He's telling us this is Jonathan Golden's first race at Richmond, and he starts P3. And then he had to add a Go Vols in that. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Lights are off on the pace car. The pace car dives into the pit lane. And here we go. We are green flag at Richmond Motor Speedway as the 2 car gets a great jump on that start of the race. Going into turn 1, he goes in front of the 63 car of Bryson Hicksonball.
Oh, as Matt Yost goes wide through 3 and 4. Looks like he's going to hang on to 4th as he goes side by side going into turn 1.
Terry Freer's around out of turn 4. And the yellow flag is out. Looks like he might have gotten a little help there. He's got some rear end damage. Maybe some mechanical damage. Let's take a look at that yellow flag. Oh, he's already sideways there. Let's rewind it just a little bit. Let's see what happens. Maybe just grabbing a little bit of that apron. Try tracing up the track. Gets a little bit of Rob Collier there. I don't think Rob had anywhere to go. Unfortunately, got a little bit of damage there. I don't think it'll hurt him too much. I think he'll be okay.
Yeah, it's still early enough in this race. I think he'll be just fine. Come in, get some repair work done to that number 46 car, and he'll be fast.
All right, not a lot of change to the top 5 here. Mostly consistent with the start of this race. We have Justin Poole going up 2 positions. In 4th place, Justin French up 4 places. At the moment, he's P9. And our top 5, Matt Yost, is still in there.
Yeah, he was getting challenged right there on that first lap there. Went a little wide into turn 3. Allowed Justin Poole to get to the inside of him. That was a great battle on lap 1 there.
Absolutely. Lights are still on the pace car. We're going another time around.
Looks like they may be bunching up here this time by. That's good news.
Well, a quick caution to start off this race. We will be hopefully seeing not another one soon, although cautions do breed cautions. We've got lights out on the pace car. We're going green flag racing this time by here in Richmond, Virginia.
That's a beautiful sight. Side by side going through turns 1 and 2 with the lights out on the pace vehicle.
We're going to see Alex Fox lead this field to green again in an attempt to get some green flag laps in. We've got some real beautiful cars out there tonight. We'll see what Alex Fox can do as we see green flag waving in the air, and Bryson Hicksonbaugh not caught sleeping at the wheel. He is side by side with the 2 car going into turn 1. He looks like he was trying to challenge him there, but can't really do it on the outside as the 2 car clears the 63 going down the back straightaway.
Now Justin pulled to the inside of Hicksonbaugh going for second. Real tight off of 4 here. Looks like Hicksonbaugh's going to hang on to second.
Hicksonbaugh still electing to take the outside lane at the moment, but he has cleared the 24, and we are single file racing as Jonathan Golden goes around. But he saves it. What an absolutely unbelievable move by that 86 to keep that car going straight.
Wow, I can't believe he saved that. He was dead sideways pointed at the inside wall there. Incredible. As they see Justin French trying to make his way towards the top 5 here.
Some great racing we are witnessing right now. A little bit of looseness out of these cars. We see a little bit of bump from the 29 to the 03. That's some good racing right there. Scott Mayhew possibly having a very fast car as he dives it into turn 1 under the 03.
Wow, what a move. Catches the apron a little bit, drives it off as he's a little sideways off of 2. He saves it as Rob Collier now goes by him.
So unfortunate. He worked so hard to get side by side with the 03 and not being able to do anything with it. Gets loose off of turn 2 and loses 2 positions.
Wow, we see lots of side-by-side racing. As you see here, the 61 car right in front of the 26. Oh, he puts a little block on him. Not going to prevent him from getting to the inside of him.
The 61 and the 26 side by side, but the 61 is relenting. The 26 takes that position. He is into the top 10.
As you see Rob Collier starting in the back all the way up to 7th now, challenging Justin French for 6th. He's to the inside. Can he get the drive off the corner? It looks like he's going to stay side by side. No, he gets cleared going into 1.
But the 02 shoves it in there, going into turn 1, side by side, still with the 03. Coming off of turn 2, the 03 relents. The 02 now takes that position away. Rob Collier into the 6th position. As you see the 29 now passing the 03.
Wow, what a move there by Mayhew Jr. He's going to clear into 7th now. Great racing here at Richmond early on in the going. Lots of battling.
Absolutely. Oh, and we see some contact between the 29 and the 03, but the 29 saves it. Coming off a turn 4, the 03 and 29 are still side by side. The 03 electing to take a real shallow line into turn 1. He still's holding it on the bottom side by side with the 29 coming off a 2.
Oh, what a battle as you see Shane Gentry get a little sideways. What's a part of this action?
Saw some side-by-side action with Tyler Bentley and the 70 car of Matt Yost. Matt Yost having a great run so far in P4.
As Collier continues his drive towards the front side-by-side here for 5th with Tyler Bentley. Can he make it happen on the bottom? He drives it out of the corner deep. There he goes.
02 car looking like he is on rails right now, not having any sort of symptom of the car being loose. He is making his way into the top 5.
As now Mayhew Jr. is all over the back of Bentley. He's following Collier up through the field here.
Rob Collier continuing to make his tear to the front as he is now side by side with the 70 car of Matt Yost. He completes the pass coming off of turn 2.
Move Showtime up to P4 here. What a drive through the field by Rob Collier from the back to 4th in 19 laps.
Rob Collier now making his push to the top 3, who have gained a very comfortable 3.5 second lead, 3 second lead now to 4th place Rob Collier. Bryson Hicksonbaugh, your current leader. Alex Fox is 2nd place with Justin Poole behind him.
Oh, contact between Mayhew Jr. and Bentley, it looks like, off of 2. Oh, and he goes back at him.
Off of turn 4, we still see the 29 making a great run to the front. Scott Mayhew now in the 6th position. He has his eyes set on Matt Yost.
Matt Yost having a great run tonight. A much needed top 5 with all the bad luck we've noted throughout the season. As now we have Shane Gentry closing in the back here of Tyler Bentley.
Go back up to the front here for a second. Bryson Hicksonbaugh is opening up that lead to 2nd place Alex Fox. It has been all the way up to 1 second. He is currently at 0.8. He's having a good couple of laps. These past couple of laps already a 1/10 of a second quicker than 2nd and 3rd.
Yeah, as we've seen all year here with Bryson Hicksonbaugh, the longer the run goes, the faster his car gets. As now we have a 2-car battle here for 2nd, as Justin Poole is just keeping that gap right there at Alex Fox.
Justin Poole possibly just keeping everything nice, neat, and tidy, ready to pounce when the opportunity presents itself. Got Scott Mayhew and Matt Yost side by side. He completes the pass. Scott Mayhew now in the top 5.
Yeah, he is flying through the field right now, just taking everybody left and right. Goes to the outside of Matt Yost. Watch out. We got a fast car, and he's moving.
I had a report. Justin French getting some damage here. The front end of that nose crunched in a little bit. We'll see if he can recover from that. Go back up to the front. He is still maintaining an 0.8 of a second lead right now over Alex Fox. Alex Fox doing a great job to keep that minimalized. He is still running very tough, almost identical to not, maybe even a little bit quicker of a lap time Alex Fox is running than Bryson Hicksonbaugh that time around.
Yeah, and I've noticed that Alex Fox is opening his entries up a little bit, going a little wider, kind of diamond the corner here. Trying to find a little something. Run back down your Lear Hixenbaugh.
We've got in the chat, the 29 car is coming alive. Gotta be smooth like butter. Absolutely. That 29 car doing a great job.
Like we mentioned, just consistent, running consistent lap times, managing that gap that he has to the leader. Just a phenomenal job here by Scott Mayhew Jr. tonight.
We are only 30 laps into this race, and it is fantastic. I am thoroughly enjoying this. We see Justin Poole dropping off just a little bit here between the leaders. Oh, look at that. Could you just believe it? Rob Collier in that O2 car making his way up to Justin Poole at the moment.
It's showtime. He knows it's showtime. Here he comes. Trying to put himself in a podium position here early on.
You gotta be smooth like butter. I believe the O2 car's doing that as well.
Yeah, he's just closing that gap. Looking at the gap distance there at the top. He's just cutting it down to Justin Poole lap after lap here.
Yeah, right now, almost 3/10 quicker a lap the O2 car is over the 24 of Justin Poole. He's going to catch him here in a few laps. We'll see what he can do. We'll see what the O2 can do when he reaches this car with tire degradation. You saw him get a little sideways off of turn 4 there.
Yeah, he's just able to wrap the bottom so well, get great drive off, able to plant the throttle.
He's working hard on that 24 car.
Yeah, that's what you mentioned. Is gonna be what's he gonna do once he gets to the 24 car? It looks like now he's trying to find out. Is his lap time kind of falling off a little bit here? Not much, about 1/10 of a second.
Rob Collier doing a great job. He is pulling some of the fastest laps of the race, or excuse me, of the field right now. Him, the 63, and the 2 car being extremely fast right now. Rob Collier having a mistake on that lap, though. So we're starting to get into some lap traffic.
Oh, that was tight there off of 2. Justin Poole did great job being aware.
And that opens the door for the O2 car. The O2 car now getting real close to the rear bumper of that 24 car of Justin Poole. They still got another lap car to go around, Steven Downton. Let's see if that makes any difference coming around off of turn 2. It might hurt Rob Collier a little bit more, but it doesn't. Rob Collier on the rear bumper of the 24 going into turn 3.
As Justin Poole is taking it straight to the top. He's trying to find some great drive off here. As now they're side by side coming across the line. Can Collier make this pass coming off at 2?
Still side by side coming off of turn 2 now. Rob Collier completes the pass. Rob Collier in podium position now in P3. But don't hold your breath. Here comes the 24 back on the outside.
Wow, that was close. He wanted to give the bumper back to Showtime there. Showtime's like, I'm driving away, bud. Oh, man, what a race by Collier from the back to 3rd.
He now has just about a 2-second gap right now to get caught back up to Alex Fox. Give him a little bit of time. I think he can do it.
Yeah, his lap times haven't fallen off too far from what they were at the beginning of this run. just doing a phenomenal job staying consistent. Wrapping that bottom as he gets a little sideways off of 2.
Pedal to the metal, baby. He is pushing that car hard right now. I can only imagine the degradation that we're going to be seeing in that 02 team's tires. Or maybe the 24 is just saving his stuff to watch the 02 burn it away.
Yes, he's got the ponies under the hood and on the hood to flying.
Currently, we have Steven Downton in the 09 car. He is currently 3 laps down. We've got Tyler Ferguson. He is 1 lap down. And Justin French, unfortunately, a lap down. He's got some damage to the front of that car. As you can see on the left side of your screen there, the 02 car is about to catch that 03. We'll see if that holds him up any.
Well, the good thing there for French is he is now the first car 1 lap down, so he can mitigate this damage if he could just remain on the lead as the first car 1 lap down and maybe catch the right timely caution he needs. Get back in this race.
Absolutely. We see the 02 car still going on a tear. Let's go back here. We've talked a lot about Scott Mayhew. He now has a 1.7 second lead over the car behind him. That is... Oh, we've got Justin Poole on pit lane. That is pitting from 4th place right now. This is a huge mix-up in strategies. We'll see if this plays out for him. We saw last race with the Gen 6 cars. It did not work out for Dallas Seward. In his pit strategies, we'll see if Justin Poole can have a little bit of better luck. As we'll watch along with him. There goes the leader right now, Bryson Hixenbaugh. So Justin Poole is going a lap down. Right now, he's getting some fresh tires on that car. Left side's off. They're going back on. Fuel in. And here he goes. Pit exit right now. We'll see if he stays in front of the leader. Do you see the leader right?
It's going to be close.
Into turn 1 right now. I think he's going to be just fine. Justin Poole only going 1 lap down. Here is the benefit. Justin Poole now has the the newest tires. He's going to be over a 1.5 seconds quicker than everybody else. Can this project him into first place through the pit cycles?
Yeah, that's a great point. I think he needed those tires. He saw him falling off a little bit more and a little bit more as that run was going on, as he fell back to 4th, losing touch with those leaders. I think you have to do some type of strategy call like this to maybe leap those leaders.
Absolutely. We'll keep an eye on the 24 car here as we go back to the lead pack here. As we see Rob Collier slowly but surely chasing down Alex Fox. He has cut that 2-second lead into about 1.5 seconds right now, continuing to pull consistent and very fast lap times. He is now 0.2 quicker than the leader and 1/10 quicker than second place.
Yeah, he's on rails. He is just cutting that lead more and more. We got more pit stops here. We see Shane Gentry enter pit road here. Terry Freer, his teammate behind him.
Terry Freer still battling some rear end damage from that opening caution. I don't think it's going to be hurting him that much. It possibly could. This could be a time to repair some damage. Most likely not. As we see ourselves go just a little bit past a quarter way through this race right now, with Bryson Hixenbaugh, your leader.
It's now Tyler Bentley making his way to pit road. Pit road's becoming a busy place right now. How much longer do your leaders stay out on those older tires?
Yeah, absolutely. We see races won and lost in pit road, as well as pit road strategies. Strategies make up a huge part of the race in terms of getting yourself out front with clean tires, or new tires, clean air, giving yourself an opportunity that may not have been present beforehand. Tyler Bentley having a pretty clean stop there, as we see Tyler Ferguson in the 44 car. He is out of this race. That is your first reported DNF. 44 car, Tyler Ferguson.
As now you see Justin Poole has now the second car 1 lap down here, trying to get to Justin French to get that free pass position. Just in case, I don't want to jinx it, announcer's jinx caution comes out.
Brian said he's got enough gas to go the whole way. Can you believe it?
That would be a bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if he tries it. I'd love to see it. I would love to see that strategy work out one way or the other.
We might be seeing a good battle here for the lead. What would you be doing if you're at Alex Fox? Because I tell you what I'd be doing. I'd be pitting right now.
Yeah, that's a great point that you bring up right there. If he pits now to shortcut the leader, although it looks like he's got more pace as this run's going, surprisingly closing that gap back down to Higginbotham. So now what do? Pit early now with the fresher to get fresher tires, or use your long run pace that you're developing here to just kind of play even with the leader. And very interesting.
26 going around the outside of the 2 car. The 26 wants his lap back. Shane Gentry, he is 2 laps down. He wants to put himself in contention to only be 1 lap down. It looks like he might just be working over the the 63 car right now. The 26 on the inside of your current leader. He completes that pass. Shane Gentry now unlapping himself 1 lap.
Yeah, that's a great point there as well. As now you see the 24 car here of Bentley also trying to get one of his 2 laps back. That's very important. That just shows how important fresh tires are, as they're driving back through the field on those fresh tires compared to your leaders on those old tires.
Yep, right now the leaders are about a second slower than the new tires. 1 second per lap. The longer they stay out, the more time they lose. I wonder how much longer they can go.
I'd guess anywhere in the next 10 laps would be probably the max fuel load that these guys have. I feel like we said with the short pit with Fox, I think maybe you just want to stick with the leader strategy. You're not that much off the pace of the leader. You might just want to stick with his strategy and not get caught out.
We've got some reports. The 29 is going to be pitting on lap 70.
Well, that answers that. I could see once he pits, I could see a lot of these leaders filing pit road about the same time. I think that they're pretty aware of who they're racing right now. Position.
Right. It's going to be very interesting to see where Justin Poole ends up, I think. I think it's going to be shocking, the lead that he's going to have. The only problem is that now he's going to have the old tires. The leaders are going to be having the new tires. So the table's kind of flipped there. But the gap is what we're looking for. As we see Justin French going down pit road right now. Locking it up a little bit. Do you see the tire smoke there?
Yeah, he had not pitted in a while, and he was kind of hoping to catch that free pass position, but once Poole got by him, it was kind of time for him to make that pit stop.
The 2 car right now consistently faster than the 63. The 63 is just holding on for a lap number right now for his pit strategy.
Yeah, it's very interesting to see how the pace or the flow of this race has gone, as you saw Fox fire off fast. Then you saw Higginbotham come to light and take the lead and kind of pull away, and now Fox is coming back at him as the run goes on.
Here we go. We're side by side with some lap traffic of the 61. 63 is your leader right now. I wonder if that's going to hold up the 63 anymore to help the 2 car. The 2 car looking like he's got a pretty oversteery car right now. You can see those hands working inside the cockpit coming off of turn 4 there.
He's digging. He's going to get everything he can get before this pit stop. Pushing.
Absolutely. Rob Collier now making it close. He is now within 0.8 of the 2 car. That started out as almost 2 seconds, and he's doing it with 68 lap-old tires. Impressive.
After driving through the field.
Yeah.
I mean, just very impressive drive by Rob Collier here tonight.
Oh, we got a report. Justin French has crashed. He is in the pits at the moment. Unfortunate. Oh, the 61 gets into the wall. Oh, he pancaked the right side.
it.
That's gotta hurt. You see him going into the pits, or trying to maybe. Misses it. That is unfortunate. But man, Little Caesars sounds so good right
He
now.
thin crusted it. That's what I was thinking. Little Caesar's pizza. That's very unfortunate. He was having a great run going on there. Just kind of hanging on to the tail end of that lead lap.
Absolutely. We still see these guys out. These guys are just digging.
Here comes Mayhew Jr., lap 71. The report was correct. Him and Golden are hitting pit lane right now. So that leaves just your 3 leaders.
We'll watch these guys. This is a very interesting take on some pit strategies because Justin Poole was the first one to pit out of that top 5. And look, he is already in 5th place. He has already passed Jonathan Golden and Scott Mayhew. And they haven't even taken off tires yet.
Yeah, that was a very huge undercut that he performed there.
Here we go. They are now leaving. Scott Mayhew.
Collier.
Collier down pit road. The 2 leaders still out on track.
I can't see him staying out much longer here. That's going to give Collier a huge second and a half behind before the pit sequence.
They're about to have those Eric Almirola Atlanta tires. You got to be careful.
Yeah, you do got to be careful. Definitely don't want any tire failures here, especially pace that they're running on those old tires.
So right now, everybody has stopped except for Hixenbaugh, Fox, and Matt Yost. Matt Yost still has not pitted. I bet you Matt Yost is wishing for a caution right now. And look at that. The leaders are on pit road right now.
Wow, this is big. So Collier's got 2 lap advantage tires prior to the leaders. So we'll have to see how this all out here after this pit sequence.
Look at this. Justin Poole, after pit cycles, he might be taking the lead of this race.
Wow, he's got a huge lead over Collier there.
Justin Poole now leading this race. While our other leaders, they're just coming out of turn 2 right now. Justin
here
Poole.
comes Collier.
Oh, Collier.
He's going around Hixenbaugh almost.
He goes around
falls in
Fox.
between them.
That
Wow,
is
this
a good
getting
run right there.
interesting.
Rob Collier making a fantastic call to pit when he pitted. But look at this. That's almost 10-second gap between 3rd and 1st. Matt Yost still has not pitted either. Justin
Matt
Poole.
Yost is going for the full send strategy here.
Wonder if they're getting close on fuel.
Wonder if he's in full fuel save mode right now.
So get this, the leader right now of Justin Poole, he pulled a 23.43 second, while Bryson Hixenbaugh has pulled a 22.1. He is almost a second and a half quicker per lap.
What this tells me is that Justin Poole's going to do a three-stop strategy, while the leaders are going to pull a two-stopper here.
Can it work?
He's just got to push. That's all you could do when you're on an extra stop. You just got to push like all run as fast as you can.
So there's your leader at the start-finish line right now. Here comes Bryson Hixenbaugh. Start-finish line right now. He is on rails. He is 0.8 quicker that time by. As he gets around Matt Yost. Matt Yost still chugging along on those 81-lap-old tires. He's like...
The driving talent of that 70 car.
Rob Collier gets around him as well. Here comes Alex Fox on the inside of the 70. The 70 now, I think, has played his strategy, and it has not gone his way. I think he was wishing for a caution.
Hey, he still doesn't look like he's coming down here. How long can he go on a tank of fuel? This is fun. We got 3 different strategies up here at the front. Which one is going to be the ultimate strategy to work out to capture that checker flag on the most important lap, 200?
I still think if the caution comes out right now, he still wins.
I agree 100%. He's gained so much net position, track position, time position. It's incredible how he's been able to go 84 laps on this set of tires, and he's still consistently fast enough to make great lap time.
Bryson Hixenbaugh has now cut that gap down to 1.6 seconds, and he is still eating into it. Justin Poole pulling a 23.25 last time around, as Bryson Hixenbaugh a 22.3, almost 1 second quicker that time by.
And also another notable battle here is Mayhew Jr. here. 8th is the first car lap down, trying to unlap himself full, while Hixenbaugh runs him down.
Lots of action happening right here, right now. That 29 car trying to unlap himself as he goes to the inside of the 24 of Justin Poole. Poole now going side by side with the 29. He's going to lose a lot of time. Here comes the 63. He takes it on the inside of the 24 through 3 and 4. He completes the pass. Bryson Hixenbaugh, your new leader.
Wow, that was quick. That's how important those new tires are. Is now Collier and Fox are closing in on Poole. The leaders are real tight up here at the front. Oh, his Poole's a little sideways off it too.
Here comes Rob Collier into turn 3 underneath the 24. He's looking to complete the pass. Off of turn 4, he does. And that puts Rob Collier into second place, while Alex Fox now, he is trying to go on the inside of the 24 into turn 1.
And Alex Fox completes the pass into third as we see Matt Yost finally make his pit stop here. Lap 88.
And there he is, Matt Yost. 88 laps. Those tires had to be installed on that car for 88 laps. That was a tall ask for those. I'll give a handshake to those tires after the race.
Yeah, if there's anything left, he ran those things to the absolute bare. What a strategy.
That's like your typical Kia driver where all the tires are just corded.
As we see Mayhew Jr. go a lap down here. Phil, right in between your leader and your second place drivers here.
We are
Currently
now
6 cars on the lead lap.
Yes, we are now. All drivers have completed their pit stops. Matt Yost coming out 2 laps down at the moment, trying a strategy that just did not work out. Unfortunately, I would have honestly probably would have done the same thing, to be honest with you, because it's short track racing. Cautions happen. Unfortunately, just not this time around.
Yeah, but knowing what we know now, he won't have to pit again till like lap 170 something. So,
Yeah.
I mean, if he wants to, he can stretch this out all the way to the seen late race cautions in the next Rewind series this year. So, he might be looking okay here if he can get at least one of these back on track.
As now Rob Collier's going side by side with Scott Mayhew as he's battling to try and get his lap back, and he is prevailing on the outside. The O2 car not getting a good run down the back straightaway, but now into turn 3, they're still side by side at the apex of the corner. Rob Collier just can't get that drive off if he gets a little sideways off of turn 4, and so does Alex Fox. He's having a hard time passing this 29 car.
Oh, as we're coming up on another lap car here of Steven Doughton. And he gets contact and all down in. Here's goes to the outside now, going into turn 3. This is heating up.
3 wide coming off of turn 4, and they're going to keep it straight. We're seeing 3 wide at Richmond. This is crazy. Going into turn 1 right now, the 29 car relents as the O2 takes the inside of the 2 car, but it looks like the 2 car might prevail off of turn 2.
Wow, we're at Richmond 3 wide racing. Only the Nexus Sim Racers divide. As Alex Fox now running second, as Collier loses a position.
What a absolute show of driver talent and situational awareness. 3 wide at Richmond, are you kidding me?
You don't see that stuff. It's unreal.
Alex Fox taking over that second position, but look at this. We now see a 1.8 second gap between first and second. Bryson Hixenbaugh really just taking control of this race right now. Doing a great job to keep his car out front, not getting any damage on it, and just mitigating the lap traffic to his advantage.
Yeah, he was a big winner there at that whole transaction we saw about 2 laps ago. It's now he's closing in on the lead lap here. That would be Tyler Bentley running there in 6th.
As we see the track lights come on, we're going into the darkness portion of this race. We are just now completing lap 98. We are almost halfway through this race, and it has been nothing but non-stop action out of this Nexus Sim Racing group.
Oh, Hixenbaugh gets a little sideways off of 2. He's going to go to the inside here of Tyler Bentley to put him a lap down.
The car control of the 63 coming off of turn 4 right there was just phenomenal. Keeping that car straight and doing a great job. The 63 continuing to put more cars laps down as he's working on Terry Freer right now. Terry Freer only 1 lap down at the moment, but in jeopardy of going 2 laps down with the 63 car behind him.
Yeah, and he leaves a lot of top open, showing a lot of respect to your leader Hixenbaugh here. And now he will pass him. That's going to put 2 cars between him and Alex Fox now, who's running second.
With a report of the 03 car of Justin French, he is DNF for the race. He is out. We've also got Matthew Johnson in the 61 car. He has parked his vehicle for tonight. That'll be another DNF for this race. Those 3 guys out right now, respectively, 14th, 13th, and 12th.
I wonder if Matthew Johnson's going to go get some Little Caesars after the race.
Man, I might have to do that.
Maybe he'll send some over, some sponsor endorsement there to the broadcast booth. We see Tyler Bentley making a pit stop as he just went a lap down, maybe deciding to attempt to get his tires. Here comes Poole. As we saw, short pitted the first time. Here he comes again.
It works out. I think that Justin Poole's on a great strategy right now to mix things up.
Ooh, I thought it looked like he might have missed his pit stop. Pit stall. Looks like he found it. As Hixenbaugh continues to stretch the lead there on Fox. off the tracker up there.
Justin Poole out right now. He's going to be exiting turn 2 in front of the 63 car. He's going to mitigate the laps down he has to hopefully just 2.
Yeah, this strategy is really working out for him because now he's not going to go that extra lap down. He's only 1 lap down currently. He went 2 laps down on the first sequence of pit stalls, so he's gained that much net ground on the track. Just a phenomenal strategy here by Justin Poole in the 24 car.
Great job wheeling that car. Great job with the strategy as well. Justin Poole. He is going to be mixing it up at the end of the race. Guarantee it.
Yeah, as Brian says, pardon me, I need to hide in a corner after that 3 wide.
Maybe change some underwear too, yeah?
That was frightening and exciting all in one.
There we go. Rob Collier losing a little bit of time to Alex Fox. The 46 car just got some fresh rubbers underneath him. He's going to be looking on the outside of the O2 car. Looks like the O2 car got a little bit of damage on the right side of that vehicle too. So you can see from the right front as the 26 now goes into pit lane. That is Shane Gentry. He is currently in 4th place.
Yeah, I think that was another great strategy call there by Shane Gentry. You might as well come and get your tires now, because he had just gone a lap down to Hixenbaugh. Oh, is that Matt Yost piling down there in the back of that frame there? He's trying to close in to get one of his laps back.
Matt Yost currently registered 2 laps down.
Yeah, I'm really on the edge of my seat to see how this strategy works out here for Yost. He's definitely playing the long game tonight. Sometimes that's what it takes to win big.
Absolutely. We now see this lead that Bryson Hixenbaugh has stretched to 3.1 seconds. Bryson basically right now putting on a clinic.
Yeah, this is what we saw in the first run. We saw that Alex Fox was able to launch pretty quickly off the beginning of the run. Then Hixenbaugh had his little phase about laps taken off, and then Fox reeled him back in towards the end of it. So this is kind of playing out how it did at the first run.
Here's Tyler Bentley. He's going to be racing that 70 car for position. He dives it in on turn 1, side by side with the 70, and he completes the pass coming off of turn 2.
Yeah, and he's on those fresh tires like you mentioned at that last pit stop, so he's going to be flying through here. Try and get those laps back. As Justin Poole is here running 5th behind Mayhew Jr. See if he can get into that 4th position to get that free pass position on those fresh tires. As he's driven away from Hixenbaugh, your leader. He was 5 laps ago, he was on his bumper.
Absolutely. Justin Poole mitigating that damage to just 1 lap, staying in front of the leaders. He is now making the long trek to get back to the front and get his lap back. He will most likely get his lap back once our leaders pit again, but that'll take time. The 24 car of Justin Poole just having to wait it out and put down some flyers to get back to the lead of the race.
Yeah, and it looks like he's full committed to this 3-stop strategy. He could have potentially bailed on it there, but he decided to stay true to his pre-strategy coming in. See if it works out for him. As he's just wrapping that bottom. He is fast right now. He's just gaining all that time right there to Scott Mayhew Jr. up there in front of him. That's the 4th place guy.
Yep, currently a half a second quicker than the leaders, but very consistently a half a second quicker. We'll see what he can do this time around. There you go. Just about a second quicker that time by. Justin Poole now working on that 29 car. That is for position. 24 car, or excuse me, the 29 car giving the 24 lots of room off of turn 4 as he relents the position to Justin Poole. Justin Poole now into 4th place, setting his sights on the leaders.
Yeah, that was a lot of respect there out of Mayhew Jr. to give that position there. They're both racing the same race, but different strategy. Very heads-up driving. A lot of respect with these Nexus sim racers. Always race each other hard, but they race each other with respect.
Justin Poole making his last pit stop at lap 102. We see the leaders right now with their last pit stop, lap 75, with Rob Collier in 3rd on lap 72. These guys are now working on pretty much close to 50 laps now. The leaders are on their tires, while Justin Poole continues to go on with just now completing 20 laps.
Yeah, and he pitted at lap 50, lap 102, probably pit again lap 163, 164 to go to the end. So he's definitely on strategy and on pace with his strategy.
Oh, we got a report. Shane Gentry has crashed. Let's see if he got a little bit. He did get some damage. And go back and look at that and see what happened. He was exiting pit road when this happened. Or maybe not. Oh, got loose off of 2. No caution. He slams the inside wall, but he keeps it going.
Wow.
We're possibly getting a little loose there as well. But here comes the 29. He's now trying to look on the outside. He can't get it done.
Justin Poole now by Matt Yost, who's still 2 laps down, trying to fight his way back. Because it looks like Fox has cut about 0.3 of a second off of that lead to Hicksonball. This is about that time of the last run where Fox started to pick it up and start running down Hicksonball.
You got... Is that... Scott Mayhew possibly getting a little bit loose into turn 1, going into pit lane just a little bit. You see him searching maybe for a little bit of grip, or maybe shoving it into the corner just a little bit too much. He holds on to it. Scott Mayhew right now, P5.
Yeah, he's just doing a phenomenal job tonight. Super consistent all night. Just putting down lap times, running his strategy, running. See where it all lays out at the end of this run here.
Absolutely. And it's worth noting, Scott Mayhew pitted on lap 70. He's got some of the oldest tires in the field right now. And he's still holding on to 5th place. Very impressive. As you see the 09 record. No caution for that either. He's very hurt. That car does not look good.
Beautiful car. Nice and silver under the lights. Fortunately, got a little loose there off of 2. Collected a little bit of damage. See if we can get that fixed up here. Get back going.
Justin Poole still continuing his tear. He is still a half second quicker than most everybody else. That time around, 1 second quicker than Rob Collier in 3rd place. He is just continuing to catch these guys.
He's really got to put some heaters down because him and the leaders are all going to have to pit one more time He'll have a later pit stop than the leaders, so hopefully he can use that to his advantage to run him down later. As we see, Fox has got this thing down to 2.5 seconds behind Hixenbaugh here. Oh, and Collier. Oh, Collier is back a little bit. Yeah, is that Tyler Bentley looking to get his laps back all over the bumper here. Fox going into turn 1. Still buried down 2 laps at the moment.
Absolutely. Tyler Bentley making his last stop at lap 100. He is now 32 laps on his tires. A lot fresher than the cars in front of him as he tries to
Fox
search.
has got it down a lot.
Oh, yeah.
6 seconds now.
Fox is on a tear. Fox, that time by 4/10 quicker than the leader.
This is what we saw last run. It was about this time in the run where we saw Fox start Hickson. So very, very intriguing how he's able to have this long run speed. Because that Collier is closed 1.5 seconds off the lead here as well over the last 3 laps. So they're charging towards Hixenbaugh, who might be losing his tires a little as the run progresses.
That's right. Last time by, 2/10 quicker. Let's see what they can do this time by. Unbelievable. They all ran the same lap time.
Just as we start talking about him, it just evens out again.
Still some...
This one will be faster.
Yep. About a 10th quicker for Alex Fox. Alex Fox now has got his machine tuned in to what he wants to do. The 2 car looking to get back to that 63 car and take over the lead of this race.
Yeah, doing a phenomenal job. Saving his tires to have him at the end of a run. A lot of driver talent to be that patient throughout the run.
These guys are coming up to about 70 laps on these tires. They'll be pitting soon. 2-stop strategies for the top 3. Let's see where Justin Poole's at. Coming off of turn 2 right now. He's catching up to Rob Collier. He's still consistently faster as well. Right then and there, 3/10 quicker than the leader. Or excuse me, that time by. This time by, he is a half second quicker. He is still catching these guys by half second almost every lap.
Yeah, he's flying. He knows what he needs to do, and that is much.
Rob Collier
time
into
on the
pit
track.
road.
Here we go. We saw this last time. He pitted 2 laps earlier than Fox and Hixenbaugh. It ended up working out where he leaped Fox. Can he leap them both this time?
Well, this time around, he is not going to have to be saving his tires as much. We only got 60 more laps in this race. Here comes Bryson Hixenbaugh. Alex Fox elects to stay out.
Wow, that's interesting. I don't think Hixenbaugh wanted to take a chance with Collier leaping him this time. He saw how that almost didn't play out in his favor on the last stop.
And here goes Collier. He is now leaving his pit box, going onto the track now. He's got 4 fresh tires. He is going to be coming around. And where is Justin Poole? I thought for sure
Fox is on the pit lane.
This is where it gets interesting with these guys. Unfortunately, Justin Poole is going to have a caution in order to be there at the end of the race. I believe he's got a 20-some-odd gap now to second place. It's decreasing as we speak. Oh, Alex Fox is now on
9
pit road.
tenths. He actually gained 4/10 of a second this sequence over the last sequence, because when he came out, he was 5 seconds up on Hicksonball. This time he's 8 seconds on Fox, who is now your leader of the race. And Hicksonball. Hicksonball, the big loser on that pit sequence, moving down 2 spots to 4th.
Yep, Alex Fox has leapfrogged him. What a change of events. Rob Collier now, he passes Alex Fox. Let's see. Oh, we got a caution. It's Alex Fox.
Upside down.
Oh, no.
Oh, my goodness.
We caught the back end of that. Oh, he's got massive damage. This works out great for Justin Poole.
Oh, my goodness. This race just got flipped on its head.
It also works out
Oh,
great
man.
for Tyler Bentley. He's back on the lead lap as well. Looks like Shane Gentry is going to be getting the lucky dog. We'll get a free pass for Matt Yost if he elects to take it. We'll go back to that caution. Unbelievable. Bryson Hicksonball was involved in that as well. As you see right now, Alex Fox is way sideways going into turn 1. We'll just rewind it just a little bit here. We'll see what's going on. Gets real deep into the corner.
Oh,
overcorrected.
Overcorrect.
On the
and Hicksonball
63.
into him.
On his roof. And all. I'd like to take the Dega Boys cam with this 63 car. Let's look on board. Let's see what he sees. He's got Rob Collier in front of him. Oh, just nowhere to go. And it looks like the 63 and the 2 car are going to have to get a fast repair.
This kind of laid right in the lap here of Justin Poole, as you mentioned, and Rob Collier. Big winners in this whole situation.
Rob Collier coming from the back. He is now your leader. We've got Alex Fox, Tyler Bentley, Matt Yost, Shane Gentry on pit road right now. More than likely, the 2 car having to take a quick repair. Let's look at this 63 car. Let's see if he took a quick repair. He did. No more quick repairs for these 2 guys. I don't really expect them to be needing it.
The big upside here for Hicksonball was the pace that he had going on before that incident, putting so many guys a lap down. He's going to end up restarting here in 3rd, almost as if nothing even happened.
What a crazy change of events we've got going on here. And a great green flag run. What was that, 140 laps? 145 laps?
Yeah, that was great. We had that lap 1 caution, went back to green at lap 4, and we hadn't looked back for 140 laps worth of green flag driving and multiple strategies. We saw your leaders on a 2-stop. You saw Poole on the 3-stop. You saw Matt Yost on a 1-stop, it looked like. It was just wild out here.
Here we go. We are lights off on the pace car. That means we are going green flag racing. This time by the O2 car. Showtime. Rob Collier going to be leading this field to green with Justin Poole on the outside. As the pace car pulls off, we are restarting this race. The O2 car getting a great jump in front of the 24, getting extremely loose. He saves it. How unbelievable save right there. The 24 car keeps it going straight. Nobody is affected by it except maybe the 2 car losing a little bit of ground, but that's okay. He's still in the fight. The 63 car now taking over second place as Rob Collier gets a great... Oh, we got a caution.
I think it was Freer. Oh, it's a big one. I saw Freer on the inside wall. Looks like you got Gentry Golden here up in the outside wall.
Kind of missed that right there as we were covering the front of the pack. Shane Gentry looking like he's got a good amount of damage going down pit road right now, missing his bumper. Not good. Hopefully that man's got another quick repair. We'll go back and look at that yellow flag and see what happened. Let's go here. Here's the 26 of Shane Gentry going into turn 3. Oh! Looks like something broke.
Yeah, that looked like something broke for sure off that corner. That was...
Let's go on board with our Dega Boys cam and let's see what happened here.
Oh, yeah, he broke.
Something happened. That was crazy. There goes his bumper. Fly away, bumper. Be free. All right.
Yeah, something broke on that car for sure. I'm with you on that one.
That was very strange. But lucky to have those cars still back out on track using some quick repairs there. So we see now Rob Collier leading this field. He is still in front. That was a crazy restart too. We saw the 24 get a little loose. Almost collect the 2 car, but everybody just kept it straight. Justin Poole doing a great job keeping that car straight. Alex Fox doing a great job avoiding that car and making sure that...
Looks like Matt Yost got the free pass there as well. So big news for him.
Yeah, there you go. We got another car on the lead lap. That makes it 7. When we were at 1 point, only 3 cars on the lead lap during pit cycles.
Yeah, now Matt Yost can have the freshest tires on the track. Now running 7th with the free pass. So big change here for Matt Yost, who was playing that long strategy for kind of got himself back a little bit because of that. But now, right back in the game. As we are coming up to 47 laps remaining in this race at the line. Oh, we are bunching back up. You know what that means.
Green flag racing this time by. We're going to see Rob Collier lead the field to green. Hopefully no issues coming out of that 0-2 car. And a clean restart. Pace car is on pit road. Here we go. 0-2 car leading the field to green. Doing a great job to get out in front of the 63 car. The 63 car now looking like he got caught sleeping a little bit. But that's okay. He is looking like he's slotted to complete that second place position. The 2 car not really giving him much guff for that position.
Yeah, what a move there by Hicksonball up to second. Now it's his turn to get by Collier here. As you see, both 24 cars here, Bentley and Poole battling for 4th. This Poole is going to clear him. No, he does not off of 2.
A great battle we're seeing between the Jeff Gordon's NASCAR Golden Boys as they now go single file. We see Scott Mayhew possibly trying to capitalize on that. As we see the 26 and the 29 go side by side, coming off of turn 2, still side by. Oh, and they make contact! The 26 car keeping it straight, just incredible show of driving there to make sure that car doesn't go towards the inside of the wall. Unfortunately, the 26 gets some front end damage from that as the 29 car relents the position.
Wow, what a move. What a move by Shane Gentry there, as Mayhew is now fading a little bit after that contact. Looks like he's making more contact.
We saw a line of cars there. All of them get into the wall. We'll go back up to the front here as the 63 car is trying to work on the 02 car to grab that position back to get back up front. Only 2/10 gap between these two cars. They're basically almost bumper to bumper. This 63 car looking to get that position back. You see his hands inside of his car right there off of turn 4. He is working that car.
He's trying to find any way possible by Collier here. Showtime always makes it tough. Always surfaces to the front race. This is going to be a very tough pass here for Hickson as we're coming up to get 40 to go at the line.
The 63 car trying to search for everything that he can to get up to that 02 car, and it looks like he's getting there. He got a great run off of turn 2, going into turn 3 right now, still behind the 02 car, but looking to challenge for that lead position. Oh, he gets a little sideways.
Where's he going to go? He's got to do something different than Collier. He can't follow in his tracks. As now Poole is closing in on Fox, as we got 4 cars up here within a half a second battling for this lead late in this race.
The 63 car just looking eager as anything to try and get around that 02. He is trying everything possible. You can see the hands inside that car just going left to right, trying to save it off of these corners and try to get around this 02 car. He just cannot get it done at the moment.
As he opened his entry up a big time there going into 1, take it real wide. Oh, he's going to send it on the bottom. He can't get the drive off he needs. Still behind Collier as we complete that lap.
I'd like to go on board with this 63 car right now. It is insane the amount of handwork he is doing. We'll do it right from his helmet cam. You can see everything he sees.
Oh, he's sawing on the wheel, trying to put the power down.
That is awesome.
Fearful.
He is turning right to go left. Look at that. That's awesome.
As he's got a mirror full of Fox here behind him. We got a battle for the win here. None of them want to lose. Collier gets a little sideways. He sees it. Can he get it done?
The 63 car trying to dig up every ounce of driving ability he can to get up to that 02 car and make the pass. At the moment, just not being able to get it done. He is using every last bit of car performance to get around him as you see him sawing at the wheel. Here he comes into turn 1. They are side by side.
Oh, can he make it stick? Can he get the drive off? Collier gets tight off the corner. His Hickson ball is sideways off the... He's going to send it back to the bottom here into turn 3. Oh, and he gives him a nose in the quarter panel. He can't make it happen.
Rob Collier holding strong on the outside. He is putting on a whale of a show for us tonight. Rob Collier just unbelievable right now. This is just crazy racing. We see the 63 go on the inside of the 02 in turn 3. Is he going to be able to complete the pass? He might going down the front straightaway.
As Collier gets tied off of 4 again, his handling has gone away as Hickson boss bottom into turn 1. As now Fox closes bumper. Can Collier drive it off the corner? Oh, it's tight.
Collier looking like he is going to be holding on to that position right now as you see the 2 car on the outside of the 63. The 2 car wanting a bit of this action.
As now Fox is going to the outside of Hixenbaugh. He's trying to find a way around. Hixenbaugh falls in line behind Collier. Maybe save his tires and get another charge at him down the back.
This is lap 170 that they're going to be completing right now, and this is just unbelievable racing. We're seeing some great stuff out of these drivers right now. We're seeing the 63 just using every bit of car performance as we speak. The 63 and the 02 side by side coming off of turn 2.
Oh, Hixenbaugh got a little tight off of 2. He's staying up on the outside of Collier. Now Fox is peeking to the inside. We are seeing incredible racing as Collier loses. Hixenbaugh will lead this lap.
And the 63 is into the wall a little bit. He grabs a little bit of damage as he gets a little loose going down the front straightaway. The 02 car is now prevailing off of turn 2. They are still side by side though, going down the back straightaway into turn 3.
Oh, as Hixenbaugh loses the nose sideways, and he loses a spot to Fox as Collier retakes the lead. Fox is corner. This is incredible.
Still side by side between these three drivers. Rob Collier holding strong while all the other drivers are getting loose. You see the 63 car getting loose off of turn 2, and the 24 all the way in the back there in 4th place. He wants a bit of this action, but the 02 right now still holding on to that lead. The 63 doing everything he can to get back up to challenge the 02 for that lead position.
Hixenbaugh sends it on the outside. Can he make it happen this time? He can't. The best iRacers in the business put it on display here at Richmond. Incredible racing.
This 63 car battling a very loose race car condition at the moment. He is just trying to put the power down to get back to the 02 car. The 02 car looks as smooth as butter right now, going through 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 around the whole track. Right now, I don't know if the 63 car can complete that pass on the 02.
As we see 1 through 4 nose to tail, it's anybody's race for the taking. Who wants to come get it? As we're coming to get 25 laps to go now here at the line.
Right now, we see the 02, the 63, the 2, and the 24 in a single file run. Maybe the 63 car got too much heat in those tires. He can't catch back up to the 02, or he's saving his stuff.
Yeah, Hixenbaugh, very experienced, very talented driver. He is setting something up here later in this race. You know it. He always takes care of his stuff and has it at the end of these runs.
I think right now we are seeing a career drive out of Rob Collier being able to hold back that 63 car for this amount of laps. He is doing a fantastic job. As we speak, it is just unbelievable, that 02 car right now.
The drive from last on the grid to the lead here late at Richmond. As the night has come and set in here over the track, we still see the 4 guys battling for this win here, nose to tail.
We still got 20 more laps. Action-packed coming to you. That 63 car still fighting that loose condition off of turn 4. That is really hurting him. He can't get the power down. He can't get the speed up. That means the 02 car can just very calmly ride around this track and not really have to worry about a run coming towards him going into these turns.
Yeah, as we saw Fox get a little sideways there off of 2, he's trying to find something, anything to get by these guys. As his car comes in later in these runs, can he save his tires enough to make a late charge?
Still single filed through the top 4. Justin Poole losing a little bit of time, but not a lot. He's still got some time to make it up and go to the front. There's still 20 laps to go this time by.
Looks like Collier legs him a little bit off of 4. Just driving a phenomenal race. Like you said, a defining race here. Holding off the best in the business here. Can they do anything with him?
That time by Rob Collier, a 10th quicker, excuse me, than second place. We'll see what they can do this time by. Rob Collier putting down a 23 flat. Also, Bryson Hixenbaugh, a 23 flat.
As it looks like, yeah, exactly. As you can see, the gap is leveled out here between these 3 as Fox gets sideways again off the corner, doing everything he can. Does any of these guys have anything left for Collier here? The laps are winding down, 17, 18 to go at the line.
This is going to be a great battle to the finish. We are just in the starting phases of the finish of this race. It's only going to get better.
Wow, as you see, Hicksenbaugh is trying something different. He's opening his entries up in corners. He's got a run down the front. Where does he go with it? Does he take it back to the top? And he does into turn 1.
Bryson putting down an absolute flyer that time by a 10th quicker than the whole field. Bryson Hicksenbaugh right now, his car is turning up. Can Rob Collier keep him behind him?
I think Bryson has found something. He's opened up those entries. He's getting another great run down the front. Does Collier have anything to hold him off? Has he got any?
Coming off of turn 2, the 63 still has a nose on the 0-2. The 63 is on the outside. He's making a power move going into turn 3. The 63 clears the 0-2, but he shoves it in just a little bit too much. But no, coming off of turn 4, the 63 takes the lead of this race.
Collier got sideways off of 4. It looked like he did everything. Is now Hicksenbaugh is your...
Hicksenbaugh now taking control of this race with Rob Collier behind him, the 2 car behind him of Alex Fox. We now see the 29 car. He has fresh tires. He's trying to get his lap back. The 29 car can make a real, or put a real wrench in this.
Yeah, it looks like Hicksenbaugh's still getting sideways off those corners. Collier isn't really losing a whole lot of time. Can he put it back together here and get back by Hicksenbaugh?
Still just unbelievable racing. Here comes the 29. The 29 can shake things up. He got around the 2 car. He's looking at the 0-2. The 29 wants his lap back. He's going to try everything in his power to get around these cars and get that back as the 0-2 gets a little squirrely going down the back straightaway.
Wow, Collier, showtime. He's putting it all on. Dead sideways off of 2. Still fighting back. Here comes the 29 to unlap himself. Here he goes to the inside of Collier.
The 29 car fighting hard to get his lap back. This might be everything Rob Collier needs to get back to the lead. If the 29 can get into the 63 a little bit, I don't know. Possibilities are endless.
As it looks like Mayhew Jr. has now gapped Collier a little bit, going to the inside of your race leader, Hicksenbaugh here. Hicksenbaugh leaves him a lot of bottom, a lot of respect. Can Collier use this to his advantage? Blows.
They are still side by side, the leader and the lap car. He's going to have to elect to take the high line. Here comes Rob Collier to the rear bumper of the 63 off of turn 4.
Hicksenbaugh a little sideways, so was Collier. Collier still trying to chase him down as Fox is now all over the bumper of Collier. Oh, Hicksenbaugh missed the bottom. He went wide.
Lots of mistakes coming off of this 63 right now, but he is still holding strong with a half-second lead over second place. Rob Collier trying to capitalize, can't do much, but he gained a lot of time right there. The 63 got loose off of turn 4.
Yeah, Collier's been making up all of his time off of 4. He is so good through 4. Hicksenbaugh a little better off of 2 as Hicksenbaugh sideways. 4. Oh, he's still sideways. Collier to the outside.
Collier doing the same thing the 63 did on the runs behind him. He is opening up his corners and getting great runs down the straightaways. Rob Collier capitalizing on the 63's.
As Hicksenbaugh's tires are going away, he gets sideways again off it too. Collier closes even further. He sends it on the bottom. Can he make it happen? Hicksenbaugh sideways. Collier side by side with Hicksenbaugh across the front stretch, getting 7 laps to go this time.
Sorry for my mic issues there. I am back. The 0-2 now on the inside of the 63. He's looking to take the lead of the race. He does off of turn 2. The 0-2 car now leading this race with 6 to go.
What a drive by Collier. I didn't think he had anything left. Just incredible. Takes the lead. Hicksenbaugh sideways off of Collier is trying to check out.
Does Hicksenbaugh have anything for the 0-2 car? He may or may not. We're looking at 5 laps to go. The 2 car wanting some action though. The 63 is sideways off of turn 2. He saves it. This creates an opportunity for the 2 car of Alex Fox to take the lead of this race, but he misses the corner in turn 3.
Alex Fox wide off of 4. Does he have enough time? 5 laps to go at the line. Does Fox have enough to come at Collier now for... What are we watching?
The 2-car misses his entrance in turn 1, which allows the 63 to get back to him, but I don't think the 63 has anything. The 63 looking like he's just out of tires. He is loose everywhere on the track. The 2-car moving up the track, looking for some grip. The 63 is gone.
He is just hanging on for all he's worth. This Fox has now closed that gap even closer to Collier. Oh, Hicksaball sideways again. Nothing left on that car. As Fox is closing the gap on your leader. Collier's, we're coming to get 3 to go at the line this time.
The 2-car getting a massive run down the straightaways. This is going to be everything he needs to make the pass on the 0-2 car. We're looking at 2 laps to go, and the 0-2 still holding strong onto this lead.
Collier a little tight off of 2. Fox is a little sideways. He goes way up to the top again. He's been getting a great run off of 4 on the top as we got 2 laps to go this time.
The 2-car getting extremely sideways off of turn 4. It messes up his line. He should have had side-by-side battles with the 0-2 by now. He's only got 2 more laps to do it. He's got to make something happen.
Can he do it? He closes up. He goes back to the bottom. Can he make it happen? Coming this time to the white flag. 1 lap to go here at Richmond. Can Fox get Collier? Collier goes into turn 1. Fox in wall rides!
He chastained it! He's still chastaining it! It did not work!
It doesn't make it happen!
It didn't work!
No. What a move by Fox! It doesn't work! There's now Collier coming out of turn 4 for the final time. First win of the season in the Rewind Series. Rob Showtime, Collier!
Unbelievable! Unbelievable race!
What a race! What did we just witness?
We witnessed a career-defining moment for that 0-2 car. He pulls it off! Absolutely crazy! He goes from the back to the front to win this race! What adversity he had to come through to come out here and win this race. He had to get by the 63 who was so dominant tonight and hold off the 2 car. Unbelievable.
My heart is still racing. I can't believe what we witnessed those last 40 laps of this race. Unreal. I can't believe he chastained it into 1 on the final lap. Did everything he could, but Collier is the man of Richmond tonight.
Wow, just absolutely unbelievable. I can't believe what we just witnessed. And look at that, Bryson Hicksonbaugh didn't even finish P3. Justin Poole is on the podium.
I'm shaking. This. If you guys are not tuned in, this is what the Nexus Sim Racing provides. The best iRacers in the business, all refusing to lose here tonight. Unreal finish, unreal battle for the win. I am lost for words right now. I think I said it all.
Let's go back and look at this last lap pass by Justin Poole. Bryson Hicksonbaugh looking like he gets a little loose off of turn 4. This is to the checkered flag. He passed him within 100 yards of the start-finish line. Unbelievable!
A podium. Oh, man.
Unbelievable! That is just crazy!
This race, bookmark it for the record books. One of the most incredible iRaces we've ever seen.
Wow. That is just crazy. Why don't we pull up the 24 of Justin Poole? Hey, Justin, this is Thomas and Jay in the booth. You got a copy?
I sure do. How you doing?
I am on the edge of my seat. I tell you what, my heart is racing probably more than yours on that last lap.
Yeah, I
You
don't know
passed
about
the
that.
63 with about 100 yards to go. Unbelievable. You got to tell us about it.
Yeah, coming to about 5 to go, I saw that he was having trouble keeping the rear end behind the car. So I just decided to keep my ground, keep it easy, and wait for him to make another mistake. And we capitalized on it right at the end.
I was not, but I mean, to be honest with you, we were watching the lead of this race, and we didn't even see this happen until I looked at the leaderboard and you were P3. We went back and looked at the footage, and wow, what unbelievable driving ability you had, what unbelievable luck. Great job on finishing P3. This was just an exciting and amazing race that you guys put on for us, for the fans tonight. Justin, why don't you tell us who you have to thank for your P3 finish?
Well, of course, we got Fanfield Motorsports, my team. We got Terry and Shane in the race tonight. And pretty much just, I don't know. No shout-outs other than them.
Heck yeah, giving a lot of dedication to his team. That is Justin Poole of the 24 car, finishing P3 tonight. Congratulations, and go celebrate with your team.
Thank you very much. Have a good night.
You too, buddy. That was Justin Poole, your P3 winner. Let's bring up Alex Fox. He is your P2 finisher for tonight. Alex, this is Thomas and Jay in the booth. You got a copy?
Yes, sir, I do.
Oh, we're having a little bit of mic issues.
Hello?
Yeah, can you hear us?
I can hear you.
Okay, good. Alex, I don't even know what to say, man. Like, this was just crazy racing for the last 30 laps. We saw the 63, the 02, and you guys just duking it out for this race win. It was an unbelievable show that you guys put on. Why don't you tell us about the closing laps and what was going through your mind to try and get around that 02 car?
Well, I was hoping I would be able to save just a little bit of tire because at the end of that long stint, I was really using up my right rear tire, and the car was relatively balanced, but it was just a little bit too loose for my liking. It was overheating a lot. So I was just hoping if I could just save just a little bit more tire, and let these guys run it out, I would be able to have something to show for them. But I think we all were running pretty much the exact same times there, and we were all just stacked on top of each other, and the racing was just incredible all around.
It was, and let me tell you something, my heart is still racing. I feel like I was the one behind the wheel, but I was the one calling the race. It was absolutely unbelievable. We saw some great drives, not only from you, but from other drivers as well. I have nothing else to say, but just what an incredible race. Alex, do you have anybody to thank for your P2 tonight?
Well, first and foremost, I would like to thank Steven for having this league and allowing me to race in it and be able to show off what I can do. I'd like to thank Rob and Bryson for such a clean race. They made this racing a lot of fun for me, and everyone else for keeping a clean race all around.
Absolutely. It was a clean race. This was definitely probably one of the best races I've ever watched. So for that, Alex, we thank you for not only producing that, but coming on out here tonight and putting on a show of that liking. That is Alex Fox, your P2 finisher for tonight. Again, Alex, congratulations, and go celebrate.
All right, thank you very much.
Absolutely. That was Alex Fox, again, your P2 finisher. We're going to bring up the winner, Rob Collier, showtime. Here we go. Rob Collier, this is Thomas and Jay in the booth. You got a copy?
Yep, I got you guys.
Hey, Rob, career-defining race here tonight. Able to hang on for the dub, lose the lead, battle back, get the job done here tonight. Just tell us about your race and that incredible finish we saw here tonight.
Yeah, this overall was a fun race. I think me, Alex, and Bryson were actually on par, I think, after first 15 or so laps. In practice, I took a lot of the front end speed out because I noticed I was getting that lovely dreaded tight in the center and just falling off pace. So I did a lot of tinkering with that. And on that last restart, I knew if I can just control the pace of the field, I had a really good shot of winning. And there you saw Bryce was trying to do everything he could to get around me, but on this last attempt there, he just burnt up his stuff too much. And you guys got a pretty awesome race from what I'm hearing so far. But overall, yeah, it's pretty damn fun.
Unbelievable race. Unbelievable.
Yeah, it was incredible. Tell us what you were thinking when you see Alex Fox wall ride going into turn 1 there on the final lap. Like, do you think he had anything for you, or you think you had it in the bag?
Then I was like, all right, don't screw up, because it's like, yeah, he wasn't going to pull anything out of that. This car's damage model is either he's going to hit it just right and shoot around, or he's just going to get stuck in the wall. And yep.
Wow. Well, who do you have to thank for this incredible finish here tonight? The dub in the Nexus Rewind series.
Of course, the wife for letting me do this. You guys for broadcasting, as always. SK for keeping this league alive. Shout out to good old Zip Tie. I think that is 2 in a row now for the good old Gen 4. So see if we can keep that up next week.
Alrighty. Well, we really enjoyed this. I know your winner tonight, Showtime himself, Rob Collier, here at Richmond in the Rewind series. Good luck on your next race. We can't wait to see it.
Alrighty. Thanks, guys. Have a good one.
You too. Well, guys, I don't know what else to say. We just brought you some of the most premium content you could ever witness on iRacing, with Rob Collier coming out on top in a career-defining moment and winning this race. Unbelievable sportsmanship, unbelievable driving, unbelievable talent that we got to witness tonight, and we got to bring it straight to you guys, whether it be on your couch, in your bed, or on your chair. We hope that you guys liked it tonight, because I sure did. I thought this was absolutely amazing. What do you think, Jay?
I am still shaking. I'm still on the edge of my seat. Still through the roof here. I can't believe what we witnessed. The best iRacers in the business, putting it all on the line here tonight at Richmond in the Nexus Rewind series. We got to see your Showtime himself, Rob Collier, drive from the back to the front to claim his first victory of the season. Career-defining moment for Rob Collier. Just incredible racing all night, strategy, and an ultimate finish for the ages.
And that is what Nexus Sim Racing Leagues bring you. If you guys want a part of this action, just hit up the channel and we will give you guys everything you need to join this awesome and very respectful league. We are happy to be able to broadcast this league from the bottom of our hearts. Thomas and Jay, we would like to thank Stephen Downton for helping us put this on. He gave us our one and only chance, and we are very thankful for that. So a huge shout out to Stephen Downton for not only running this league, but bringing us on as well. We also want to thank everybody that came out, everybody who was in the chat. The chat was just awesome tonight. We thoroughly enjoyed that. We love when you guys come out. Make sure you guys like and comment and subscribe. It helps out our channel so much to get into the algorithms that we want to be in. Well, a great night of racing. That's all I can really say. It was just an awesome night of racing. Definitely one to go down in the books. Again, thank you guys for coming out. We will see you guys in the next one.